What is up, guys? Fato82 coming at you with some quick tips for leveling in ARK Survival Evolved. So early on, there's some ways that you can get levels relatively quickly by using crafting. The first is you want to learn the engram for the note, which involves that you have thatch and fiber. By doing so, you're going to be able to mass produce the notes to give you 1 experience each, and they do help you to level up along with doing some other things. So if you go ahead and hit your inventory, you're going to want to have thatch and fiber ready to go, and then you're also going to want to learn the engram for the narcotic as early on as you can. You're going to need it for taming dinosaurs, but it also helps you to level up. So for the narcotic, you're going to need the narco berries and the spoiled meat, but you're going to need to use the mortar and pestle to be able to do that. So go ahead and press E on your mortar and pestle, open that up, and in the folders here, there's a consumables folder, and then there's a drugs folder as well. In the drugs folder, this is where the engram appears for the narcotic. So if you go ahead and start crafting that, you're going to be able to go ahead and start queuing it up, and it will start gaining experience. We'll notice we're queuing a couple here, and if you have a few mortar and pestles going at the same time, you can actually queue up multiple ones. We'll go ahead and access this one over here to show you, and we'll start queuing up more over here, but we have to actually add in some spoiled meat here. That's what's missing here. Once we add in the spoiled meat, we can go ahead and start queuing up that bad boy. And while that's going, our experience bar is going to start gaining, as you can see over here. And we have the engram for the note in our hotbar down here, and we have our inventory full of thatch and fiber. So we can start crafting the notes and hitting cancel. And by doing this, by crafting the notes and hitting cancel, as well as having those mortar and pestles queued up for the narcotics, you'll notice that our leveling bar on the side is going up relatively quickly. So for early on in the game, this is a good way to catch up to your buddies. It does require gathering resources, so you're going to have to do that. But once you have all the resources gathered, you're going to go ahead and level up pretty quickly. You can notice on the right-hand side, that top arrow over by my meters is going up pretty quickly from doing this. So I'm playing off 2 things here. I'm leveling up the notes in my inventory, and then I'm getting the experience from the narcotics that are queued up in the mortar and pestles over there. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this tip. And be sure to enlist the help of your favorite dinosaur when you're gathering the materials needed for these crafting recipes. By using a dinosaur, you're going to gain some added protection from being on top of one. You also gain the additional inventory space that the dinosaur has. They can carry much more, so that's going to be very important if you're looking to power level off this or to carry more items. Now, when you're using the dinosaur, he's going to gather every type of berry that's available. So if you're looking to just level off these recipes and you're not interested in other berries, dump the ones you don't need while you're gathering and allow his inventory to fill up just with the narco berries. And with the thatch, you have to gather the fiber by hand. The dinosaur won't do that. But if you stock up on just the items you need, you can go back and level in a much more efficient manner than if you're gathering all the berries, most of which you're not going to need for those recipes. Alright guys, hope you found this helpful. As always, I enjoyed making it. Fato82, peace.